Hey folks, we're back and we're at Circuit World here in Blue Ridge, and it's time for North Georgia Senior Living with Jesse Barton, Community Relations Director at Cameron Hall. You know, I've done this whole show without a computer today, and I'm just doing all these things by memory, and it's okay. It's working.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Jesse, all right. Anyhow,
you walked into that
it's
one.
It's a Christmas miracle. Okay, all right. This box holds 1,700 names. Now, about 10:05, we're going to take a break at 10. We're going to run 5 minutes late today on the show. Don't leave. If you hit like and shared on the Circuit World giveaway, there's 1,700 names in this box. At 10 o'clock, we're going to get them in here, and we're going to pull a name, and the winner gets a choice of a, I would take the TV, this 43-inch TV, or a Game Boy, or not Game Boy. What is it? Xbox, right? Oh, no, Xbox. Sorry. Anyhow. Jesse, how are you?
Fancy gaming things.
Going good?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, I was thinking of last week, okay, and what was it? Neptune's Daughter? Is that what's the name of it? There's a movie from 1949.
Neptune's Daughter.
Neptune's Daughter. Go look it up.
Okay.
Okay. And in that movie, Red Skelton, which for you young people out there, Red Skelton's, a very young Red Skelton's in that movie. And there's some beautiful ladies in that movie. And that's where they premiere. The premiere in a movie, Baby It's Cold Outside, is in that movie, 1949.
And I bet no one was offended.
No one was offended.
They probably loved it.
The guy sang it to the girl as well. I mean,
Yeah, they did two ways in the movie. One way, the guy's singing it to the girl, and then they clip to the other scene where the guy's wanting to leave, Red Skelton, and the girl singing it to the guy. Yeah, it's in
like
1949, right?
That's like way ahead of their time.
Exactly. What's wrong with that? Now, I wanted to. I know we were going to talk about that. We were going to talk about some of the things that the whole world's all offended about, but I want to share this now. People don't know generationally. There's times when they find out new stuff about me. It's one of those times.
Well, I'm kind of impressed that you're wearing the light-up necklace.
That was a gift.
That's pretty cool.
Somebody came in, put it around my neck, and it's been there for 2 hours. So anyhow, I will say this. So when it comes to Christmas songs, I like so many different artists, but my three favorite Christmas music artists are Andy Williams.
That's a good one.
Andy Williams.
Yeah.
I know.
Classic.
Bing Crosby.
Another classic.
Yep. And Elvis.
Elvis was at Cameron Hall last night. Just saying, we found him.
Nobody told me.
I know.
Did Elvis sing "Baby Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me"?
That I don't know. I had to scoot out early, so I didn't get to see Elvis, and I was really
I'd
heartbroken.
have been there. I could show up down there and do a "I'll have a blue Christmas without you."
We should take it on the road.
And there's one Mariah Carey I like. Oh, I didn't say that. Bring Me Back to Earth.
Oh.
One Mariah Carey song I like.
Which is?
I forget which one she does. That's really good. What are your favorite Christmas songs? I know you said last week Silent Night, but
Silent
come on,
Night.
kick it up 2 notches.
So that's just a classic. I mean, that's just a...
Right.
It can be instrumental. It can be sung.
Okay.
It's just beautiful. But I kind of have to boogie a little bit when Rocking Around the Christmas Tree comes on.
Rocking around the Christmas
Little
tree.
classic fun there. Honestly, I am a huge Christmas music person. I actually started on the week before Thanksgiving this year.
You got to throw in Brenda Lee, "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree."
And that's my mama's name too.
Is that? Yeah, Brenda Lee. You
Davis.
got to throw Brenda Lee in "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree," right?
And you have to flash back to Home
The
Alone.
Christmas tree. Yes, Home Alone. Is that one of your favorite movies, Home Alone, the first one?
It was pretty fun, but I think it's interesting now. Google actually used Macaulay Culkin in a commercial this season, And he's aged, of course, and they redo some of the scenes, but he's using the Google Alexa or Google, whichever one is Google. But he's doing different things. The scene where he is shaving and he tells them to put aftershave on the shopping list. So interesting marketing there, because it's obviously aimed at the people who grew up watching it.
Okay, quick story. Now, you do know me well enough now that every single thing that somebody does could eventually end up in me having a story, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I have learned that quickly.
Okay, so remember in Home Alone when he turned the water on in the sink and stopped it up, and remember that? The sink was running and running, remember?
Yeah.
Remember that scene?
Yeah.
Really? Remember that?
I do.
Okay, at that time I was in the construction industry. And kids from that movie, we had all kinds of houses that were done, okay, in the subdivision.
And
it was a subdivision of 300 houses. And there was probably about 100 or 50 houses that were done, finished, but nobody had moved in. And some kids had broken those houses. After that movie, they got that from that movie. They stopped the sinks up and turned them on. And the kitchen ceilings collapsed in brand new homes.
Those hoodlums.
At least 50. And we had to go repair all these.
So who's...
I don't know why I thought it. I'm just saying, I can't help that. If you come here and you talk long enough,
you
just have to know the danger that sooner or later a story's coming up.
Well,
I can't help that.
Who ended up having to pay for those repairs?
Don't remember. I was sent to repair them.
And that's
Ask no questions. But anyhow, that was actually a cause of a big problem. So Home Alone, I don't know why I went there. But
Home Alone is a good segue into senior living, because we have so many people that are living home alone right now, thinking that being home is a good thing. But did you know that by moving into a senior community that people are leading longer, healthier lives versus just staying at home alone?
Well,
see, home alone?
Activity. And I'm going to tell you, and this is going right with Dr. Whaley every week, and especially this morning. Your life and activity is what increases. There's several things, but I'm safe to say activity in your life increases the length of your life. It just does activity, and he reads that every week. So it is a time, we're talking about a movie, Home Alone, but it is a time when if you're out there and you're living by yourself and you're thinking, well, I would rather live by myself than to be in an assisted living situation, really, you may enjoy it more than you think.
I actually had somebody, the son and daughter-in-law came in, toured the building. They knew this was a good idea for Dad, but Dad wanted to stay home. They finally said, hey, we're just going to go have lunch. See what you think when the time comes. He moved in less than a week later. He was like, this is pretty good.
Okay, I want to go back to that, but I don't want to. And I didn't see a pet of the week. Maybe I didn't miss a note from somebody, but I haven't seen anybody come in. So maybe they are not able to be here today. I asked everybody, I want to talk more about Cameron Hall and our clothes, but I asked everybody to come and talk about, give us a Christmas story.
And I really have been thinking about this, and I have a bad memory. Like, my sister
Sister's a bad memory? That's terrible.
No, my sister has an amazing memory.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I have a bad memory.
It's
a joke. It's a joke out there if you're watching. It was a joke. It's a joke. Not wanting to cause anything. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
No ruckus caused? That wouldn't be any fun. But I was trying to think, is there any one Christmas that just stands out? And I think it's looking back more over the different traditions and the family get-togethers. And we had, getting to dress up as the angel in your school pageant. I got to play the angel, and I even had a little halo over my head. I know that's hard to believe, but
we'll go with it.
I was an angel at one point, and the Christmas pageants at school and church. But I also remember being able to go to my grandparents and we had schedules. We had one grandparent at this time on Christmas Eve, one grandparent on Christmas Day at this time. But on Christmas Eve, my uncle would always run outside and say, I think I saw something red in the sky. And I remember just rushing out there to see that. And it was always so cool. And I still find myself, you know, so when you were sharing your story, I still found myself looking up every now and then. And I think over the last couple of years, I've grown up a little bit more. And so while I do look to the sky for that Rudolph, I see the hope that's represented by our Christmas. So that's kind of my Christmas story.
You know, I like that. And the only thing, you know, it changes. I want to say I do love seeing the kids get their gifts, and they enjoy that. And I do love to see a little kid that's excited, that thinks that, you know, they need to go to bed, and they need to go to bed. So I love all of that. They're just I guess there's a time. It's always time, but there's a time where, you know, for me, I do enjoy a gift. I mean, I don't want to sound like that. I enjoy that, but that does not have the place anymore. And for me, that's happy. I love that box, to open it up and see what's in it. But there was a time when that took a place.
Right.
But it doesn't take that place anymore. It's enjoyable, but it doesn't take that place anymore. And so that's I think that's the only thing I was trying to say this morning. But Christmas, so you had a halo, you had a pageant. You better hang on.
Had my little wings.
Had your wings. Okay. You know what my favorite is when you go to the Christmas play and you got the whole thing, right? You got the whole manger scene, and you're at the church, and you got the 3-year-olds, and you're saying, what do we do with the 3-year-olds? So you dress them all up as sheep. Okay, you got 9 sheep. Everybody's got extra sheep, right, in the Christmas play.
Exactly.
Right? So one of my favorite things is the Christmas sheep that runs off the stage to mom.
Yes.
That won't stay and runs off the stage.
There's always one.
There's always the little one. Or the one, this is the sheep, and it's 10 o'clock, so we're going to have to go to they're waiting. But the sheep that's up on stage that's yelling, hey, Mommy, hi, Grandpa's out there. Hi, and
yes,
quiet,
yes.
right?
But those are the best memories. And, you know, I appreciate what you said about the gifts, because we've been trying to, my mom is such a giver, and she wants everything to be perfect. And so I look back as an adult and I see what her and my dad did to make our Christmases. You know, they made sure that we had the clothes that we needed, the books that we wanted to read, the toys that we wanted to play with. And I can't help but appreciate that a little bit more now. But she still wants to do lots of gifts. And I think if I could encourage anything this time of year is spend the time with your loved ones. You know, yes, a gift has its place, but I think we put too much pressure on ourselves to find just the right gift, or, you know, and the gift of time is one of the most precious, and I see that with our seniors at Cameron Hall.
Listen, it's Jesse Barton, Community Relations Director at Cameron Hall, and I want to say right now, this is a time of the year, this next coming week, where family gets together. This is a time of year you start maybe talking about some things. Maybe this is the time that before everybody disperses, you want to talk to mom and dad, whatever, that changes or decisions are being made. And I'm going to tell you something, if you're thinking, if you're out there thinking assisted living or talking to mom or dad, I want you to get in touch with Jessie Barton. She will help you through it. She will help you discuss it, meet with you, talk to you, whatever, because that's what you do.
That's why I'm there.
Is help any way you can when it comes to that. Cameron Hall, if you're looking it up, Cameron Hall, Ella J, okay, Jesse Barton, Community Relations Director. And what is your, throw us an email, let's do your test. Email, phone number.
Email is jbarton, B-A-R-T-O-N, at the number 5, SSL.com. And our number is 706-515-4100.
This is a lady you want to know, and she will help you any way she can. And Merry Christmas. We thank you very much for being here. It's an enjoyable show, but what makes the show is all of our guests on Friday, and we want to thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, 1,700 names. So if you tuned in at 10, we're blasting out now. In about 4 minutes, we're going to pull a name out of this box. Take us to break.